You guys are loving the live dials, but you said in the comments, again, I've been reading, which is why you should comment calls right now if you want more of this, but in the comments you guys said, hey dude, I would like a tougher call. So my buddy Evan was sitting here on the Ultimate Agent Challenge about to play his call. It was a much more difficult call. You're about to listen to it right now. Again, if you want more content like this, comment calls. Evan, while he was here, I think he sold around $30,000 in 1 week on CABOOM leads. You can go to info.kaboomleads.com to get more information about CABOOM leads, or if you enjoy this call or other calls and you want incredible training, you want to listen to this entire call, you can go to castudios.tv to support our studios and our shows and our media. And again, if you want more of this, comment calls right now. Let me know your favorite part. How did Evan do overcome an objection? Would you change something? Also, Evan's a freaking rock star. Love Evan. Enjoy this call. Again, comment calls. If we get enough, maybe we'll see you on the next one.
Hello?
Is Evan there?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I speak to him?
Yeah, this is me. I'm sorry, speaking.
Hey, Evan, this is Ruth.
Hey, Ruth. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Did I just call you?
Yeah, you called and left a message. I didn't get the call. I was outside.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Were you in the garden?
No, I don't have a garden.
Okay. Let's see here. Ruth, you're in Grifton, North Carolina, right?
Right?
And I just got this request from you here on Facebook the other day. I'm looking into the burial insurance through the state.
Is that seniors?
Yeah, the affordable senior insurance for burial coverage.
Yeah, I want to see how affordable it is.
Okay, so let me take a look here. So I'm actually licensed by the state of North Carolina to sell burial insurance specifically. So I'm able to work with not just like Colonial Penn or just one company. I'm actually able to find you an appropriate coverage with any company through the state. So be able to find you something affordable.
Well, let me share this with you before we go any further. And if you can't do it, then you can tell me right off the bat.
Okay.
I've got 10,000 with Liberty Bankers right now.
10,000?
10,000.
Okay.
And I'm having to pay $54.36.
10,000 for 54.36. So are you looking to beat that?
Yeah, I want it cheaper than that, but if I could get more coverage, but cheaper than what I'm paying for the 10, that's what I would do.
All right. And you're born December 18th, 1952, right?
Correct.
All right, let's see.
I'm taking less than some of these bills. Gosh, by the time I pay all these bills every month, my money is gone within a couple days after I get it. Just about.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Are you on a fixed income?
I am. I just saw my Social Security, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, it's very common. Most of my clients are just in the same exact boat as you, so we try to find plans for less than $40 a month typically.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do.
The cheaper the better, but I still want good coverage too. And
okay, yeah.
My family doesn't have to wait for 2-3 years before they'll pay anything.
Right. So the company is important to you.
Yes.
And do you know what company did you say you're with now? Bankers?
Yeah, Liberty Bankers.
And do you know if they're a good company?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. The only reason why I'm there is I had a couple ladies come around a year or two ago before I took it out, and was talking to me and tried to sell it to me. And the elder lady, she took, and I didn't like her. She wanted to take in charge of me way too much. So I ended up having to call the company and ask them to please lower the payment and take her off as my agent, because I don't appreciate her taking and trying to get a bunch of money out of me when I can't afford it.
So she was trying to charge you more than the $54?
Well, yeah, I was paying 80 something to begin with.
And how much coverage was that for? Okay. So if they dropped your payment, they dropped your coverage. They would never. No company is going to drop your payment and give you the same coverage. That's not how. It's not how it works.
Well, I had 10 then, and I've got 10 now.
Okay. So that $54 that comes out of your checking account every month?
Well, I pay. Yeah, it comes out of my checking account.
Okay. So did you ever get anything in the mail for that, like a big policy packet?
Yeah, give me a minute. Let me get it out.
Okay, great.
It might not have been $80-some, but I know it was higher than what I wanted to pay and what I really could afford.
Yeah.
But like I said, I didn't like her.
Yeah.
So I got rid of her. Okay, what do you want me to get?
So if you pull out your policy, Somewhere in there, you'll see your benefit amount, which hopefully will be 10,000, and then you'll see your monthly premium in there somewhere as well. So I want you to confirm in that packet how much your benefit was and how much your monthly premium was.
Was or is?
Well, did they send you a new packet when they changed the price?
Yes.
Okay, is that the new one you're looking at?
Well, no, they didn't, because I was paying $84.20 a month. Oh, it wasn't for 10, it was for 16. Wait a minute.
Okay.
That's the additional benefit. Hang on. I don't even know what I had. She upset me so bad. Of course, it's been a while since. I took it out in 22. It whole life, sum insured $16,000. The annual premium was $878.32, and plus I had an additional benefit provided by rider for $16,000. Accelerated death dismemberment, bank $84.20.
$84.20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's the old one, right?
I can get a new one, but I know it's $10,000 that I'm paying for now.
Okay, so the new one's 10,000 for the 54. Okay. And so that's with the same company, right?
Yes, Liberty Bankers.
Okay. And do you know if they have a 48-hour guarantee?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. To my knowledge, there's very few companies that have one of those 48-hour guarantees, and I know Transamerica is one that comes to mind.
What do you mean when you're saying a 24-hour guarantee of what?
So Transamerica will pay out their claims within 48 hours. So like you said, you don't have to wait, a couple years for your beneficiaries to get paid.
Okay, I got you.
Because that was your main concern, right? You wanted a good company.
Yes.
Yeah. And it sounds
Good
like.
And cheaper monthly payments.
Let me ask you this: which one's more important?
Both of them are.
Yeah.
No, I'm not being funny. I'm serious.
Yeah. No, I know. It's hard to get by these days, especially on a fixed income.
I know it is.
And
right
Ruth.
Now, always.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can't find something to help supplement income.
Okay. Yeah. And were you looking? I'm sorry.
At some point, I'm going to, because I just had rotator cuff surgery at the end of February, and I'm still in recovery for that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Taking therapy, and he told me it'd probably be a good year at least before I'm really 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going through therapy now, and I just started that last week before last. So anyway.
And so you were looking to have a funeral, right? Not a cremation?
I don't want a cremation, but I don't know if I'm going to have it. I don't think I want a full funeral.
Okay.
Just a gravesite.
Okay. Yeah.
Or a memorial or something. I don't care.
Something a little more simple.
Boys to have to put a bunch out.
Okay.
Because they don't have it either.
And I'm just going to ask, who would be kind of taking care of everything for you, all the arrangements? I see you put your children.
Yeah, they're my beneficiaries.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I haven't really talked to either one of my brothers yet to see if one of them would do it.
Okay.
I've got an older brother and I've got a younger brother.
Okay.
I'm just not sure yet.
Okay. Let me take a look here.
And I could get my son to do it. My younger son possibly, but they both live out in California.
Oh wow.
So.
What made them move out there?
Well, they originally went out to be with try to be with their dad.
Yeah.
And when they grew up, they took and left him, and the youngest went to a college to become a engineer.
Uh-huh.
And then my oldest one is handicapped. He's paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh wow.
So he doesn't work. He just works on his Social Security and what he can get.
Wow. And so he lives out there alone?
No, they both live together.
Okay.
They've been best buds since they were babies.
Wow.
And they're now in their 40s, mid-40s. So.
Wow. And what is that? That's amazing. Was he born? Mm-hmm. Was he born with the disability, or did something happen?
Yeah, some dude that was drunk and on drugs. A couple of them come over, and one of them had a gun, and the one with the gun shot it at him, and it went into a house that they were standing in front of, and another one had a bat in his hand, and he hit him over the back of the head.
Oh my God! Why? Just to rob him, or did they know him?
I don't know how well they knew him.
Mm-hmm.
But the guys ended up in prison for several years. I don't know how long, but they never did really. I don't think they really ever charged him. They didn't contact us, me or my dad, to let us know when their court date was. So I was irritated with that. I wasn't living up here at the time. I was living in South Carolina.
Wow.
And but my dad was up here, and my mom and dad, and they never contacted him either.
Wow.
So I got phone and tried to contact the dude's parole agent or the parole, or one of those, parole or the other one,
Yeah.
and talked to him. And I said, I'm the mother of the boy that don't even remember the guy's name now, but of such and such.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'd like to know, I've got some questions.
Yeah.
He said, okay, go ahead. And I asked him, I said, why was I not contacted, or my dad contacted when the court date was going to be on him? Well, I didn't even know that I didn't have any information on who his parents were. I said, come on now. I said, that had to be in his records.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Wow.
Well, that sounds like Kinston's people. I said, well, I just want you to know I'm very, very irritated. I said, my son got the brunt end of this, and nobody's out there trying to fight for him. I said, I'm trying to do the best I can, but I don't know how to do it, and I can't afford to hire an attorney.
Right. Yeah, that's not right.
No, it's not. That's the way the judicial system is. The judicial system stinks.
Yes, it does.
And that's a mild word for it.
Yeah, we'll keep. Okay.
I gotta let him go.
Okay.
Hey, you get back here. But anyway, he's doing good.
Well, Ruth, what I'm thinking for you, since you don't necessarily think you're going to do like a full service or anything like that, and you're on a fixed income, trying to make it, buy as best you can, in order to kind of best help you out, maybe we can go over some options to lower your payment, for maybe a little less coverage, but in the long run, you'd be saving up more money over time, and it wouldn't be so hard on yourself. You know what I mean?
Well, that would be okay as long as I'm trying to make it so when I pass, my boys don't have to pull out of their pocket.
Right. Yeah. No, that's the goal.
Any more than they have to. I mean, I was married back in 2009. I lost my husband to cancer. We didn't have any insurance for him, and my pastor's wife had worked for an orthodontist, and his wife her family was owners of Lance Crackers. You ever heard of them?
Green box, right?
Huh?
It's a green box.
Oh, they've got different packages. They come in like 6 in a little cellophane pack.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know it. Yeah.
But anyways, that was her family, and what she did, she called my pastor and asked him, I thought, if he thought that we would be interested in doing that. And so I talked to my husband about it, and he says, go ahead and we'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. I called her and talked to her, and what she does, or I don't know if she still does, but what she did at the time, she took out a 401k for people who didn't have money to bury their loved one. She would hang on to it and let it accumulate, and then when that person passed, then she'd send it to the family.
Wow. So she was funding it herself?
Yes.
Wow. So she gave you guys some money then?
Yes, she did.
Wow.
He ended up, the last week he was alive, he went into the hospital on Friday, and that following Monday, which was like May the 6th of 2009, he had passed.
Wow.
But when he went into the hospital, the first day he was in, I talked to her and let her know that he's in the hospital, and what they told me that he probably will not come home. And she says, do you want me to send the money to you now? And I said, that's up to you. I said, you don't have to. You can wait until he passes if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I said, because there could be a miracle to hear, and he could get well.
Yeah.
And she said, no. She said, I'm going to go ahead and send it to you. So she did. I mean, she sent me 10. She covered it for $10,000.
Wow.
And she said, you use that to bury him, to do whatever you have to do.
Wow.
And whatever's left over, you keep it for yourself.
Wow. That's so nice.
That's what I did.
God bless her.
Very nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, God bless her. That's amazing.
That's right. And I told her, I said, God bless you so much. I said, you don't know how much of a relief that is to know that that's what I can do. Because he talked about donating his organs. And I said, no, I'm not too swift about that. And I said, I'd rather bury you if we can get you buried. So we did. And I didn't have to pay anything.
Wow. That's amazing.
And that was a big blessing.
That's amazing. So you kind of want to pass that same blessing on to your children and your brothers, right?
Well, at least my kids, my brothers can take care of themselves. They've got family.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I got family, but I mean, my family is my boys, and I've
Right.
got two of
Yeah, we want to make sure they don't have to pay anything, right? But we also want to find you
them. Right.
something affordable so that you're not stressed, while you're still living, because you got a couple years left, at least 20, right?
Well, I don't know if I want to live that long. I'm 76. I mean, 72.
I was gonna say what? Yeah, I see 72.
I'll be 73 in December.
Yes, ma'am.
So at
And then
least a few more years anyway.
yeah, and then so Ruth, if
I could go with less
yeah,
as long as. Well, let me ask you this: if I go less, how do we keep it so the amount for the whatever we have done is covered all the way without having to add to it?
so how any life
I don't
insurance
understand how insurance goes.
yeah, I was just going to explain it to you. So how any life insurance works is we're going to have a beneficiary on this policy, just like you have one on your policy now. It's probably
Right.
your sons or your brother. They're going to get that money in cash as a direct deposit, and then it's up to them to kind of make the arrangements and pay for the funeral home, pay for the casket, pay for the service, whatever it may be.
Okay.
So, if it's a few dollars more or a few dollars less, they have it in mind. Okay, mom has 7,000, mom has 8,000. This is our budget. They can go to the funeral home, pick out a casket, pick out their flowers, pick out a service accordingly, so that they stay within budget, right?
Right.
So that's
I
how.
hope they do.
Yeah. So that, and if they want to spoil you with some special stuff, maybe they want to
Hmm.
pay a little extra. Who knows?
Right. Right. Okay.
So if we could, yeah, let me look at some smaller plans for you.
I
And
mean, as much as I can get, but under what I'm paying.
right. So
That
what?
makes.
Yeah. What if we put you at like $45? Would that be more comfortable?
Yeah, that would help.
Or you want to go even lower? Do you want to go under 40? You tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me give you a couple different options here. First,
Okay.
first, let me ask you this: How your first plan is a pretty good price. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm going to assume that you're very healthy.
Yes,
Okay. Never had
I
any.
seem to be anyway.
Yeah, you seem to me. That's a good price, so you must be. You never had a heart attack, stroke, cancer.
No, no,
Okay. No diabetes, no COPD, no emphysema.
no, no.
Okay.
I
Anything?
haven't had. The only thing I had was only thing I have had,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have it anymore, is blood pressure.
Wow. So you don't take any medications at all?
I don't take blood pressure medicine at all. I stopped taking it. The doctor had me on it, and I told her, I said, I'm coming off this mess.
Good for you.
And she said, why? I said, because I want to take and keep my liver and my kidneys as long as I can, and this stuff can mess them up. And she come back to me, well, I've been on it several years, and it hasn't affected me. I says, maybe not. I don't think it's affected me either yet, but it could. I said, I'm going to quit taking this, and I'm going to start taking me 2,000 milligrams every day of cinnamon capsule.
Now we're talking.
And I did. I come straight off of it. I didn't go less. I just completely stopped it.
Good for you, Ruth.
And my blood pressure stays down normal most of the time. I mean, the highest it's been is 135 over maybe 80 or 85, but it hasn't been anything over that. And
Wow.
it's mostly been down.
Wow, that's amazing. It's very rare that I hear people getting off medications.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud to hear that. It makes me happy.
Thank you.
So Ruth,
Makes me happy too.
yeah, I'm sure. Do you take any prescription pills at all?
I do. I take atorvastatin.
Okay.
Oh, let me see what the other two are. I take two other ones, and I've got a couple of them that I was taking, but I don't take them anymore. I don't like to take medicine, period.
I can tell. That's good.
It's not for me if I can help it. Let's see what I got. Okay, atorvastatin and furosemide. And the furosemide is to keep the water out of my legs.
Okay.
And I do have another one, potassium.
Okay.
And there's one more that they want me to take before I eat anything, but I'm going to try to come off these too. And it is called risednatrate.
Spell it for me.
Risedronate.
Okay. Is that for like calcium absorption or something?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what it's for. I know they tell me to drink plenty of water with it, and I have to take it every morning, at least a half hour before I eat anything.
Okay. Do you have osteoporosis by chance?
Yes, that's what it is.
Yep, that's what it is. So yeah, that probably helps your bones absorb the vitamins from your food, is what I'm guessing.
I don't know what it does, but
Yeah.
because they told me to take it.
Yep. All right, Ruth. So that looks pretty good. Let's see.
And then the rest of them just regular vitamins off the shelf.
Good.
Excuse me, do you need to know the milligrams or anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
See what I can do for you. And you're not a nicotine user at all, right? You don't smoke or drink?
No, have
Okay,
been.
good.
Never have been. Never drank, never smoked.
Good. Nothing else with your health that we haven't talked about? No Parkinson's, MS, HIV, dementia,
No,
anything like that?
no.
Okay. So let's take a look here, Ruth. I think I'm going to be able to help you out. It looks pretty good. So we got you 72 years old, female, North Carolina. All right. So I'm actually looking at a company called Transamerica. They are one of the most reputable companies. I have about 75% of my clients with this one company. That's how
Uh-huh.
much they're great with not only pricing, but also with client care, which I know is important to you.
Right. Let me ask you this, does the premium ever change?
No.
Is it higher?
So everything
Never
that,
go.
yeah, right. So everything that we're going to talk about, it's going to be called whole life. That means it's good for your whole life. Nothing ever goes up. Nothing ever goes down. Your coverage is never going to expire or drop off. Everything remains level for your whole life. Same with the premium. That's
Okay.
never going to go up.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I'm going to start you off. I got 3 options here. They're all pretty low. Let's see kind of what feels most comfortable for you, and I'll save you some money. So let's go from
Okay.
there. Just to start off at this is usually the minimum I recommend for people. That'd be just
Mhm.
$5,000. And also, I forgot to mention, all of these plans with Transamerica, there's going to be no waiting period. So as soon as you make that first payment, not that you're planning on going anywhere, but you would be covered in full from that first payment. Okay.
Okay. Now I do have, well, I told you that I've got a rider, right, for accidental
Yep.
insurance.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's probably costing you, a couple. Well, not probably. It is definitely costing you extra money for that as well. But Transamerica is going to have a free rider on here for terminal illness with the accelerated
Uh-huh.
death benefit. So if you were to
Okay.
get a terminal illness, which means 12 months or less to live, they will pay you up to 50% of your policy while you're still living, just to kind of help pre-plan with any kind of medical expenses and stuff that would be associated with that illness. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. So if we were to drop you all the way down to 5,000, that would only be $31 a month. And then if we were to look at 7,000, that's going to keep you under 45. That's still only $43 for that 7,000. And then right in the middle at 6,000, you'd be at $37.
Okay. So 5,006 and what else? Oh, I've lost you.
Yep.
31.
31 for 5. Yep.
And then 36, you said?
37 for 6. And then
37
and then 43 for 7.
and 43 for 7.
And I can go like 7,500. I can go 6,500. Transamerica will actually let us do it down to the dollar. So if you just want to pay $40 even, I could tell you exactly what that would get us for. And these are all like right on pace with that plan you're paying now. Basically, we're just going to drop the coverage and save you some money and still give your kids, that big lump sum benefit to help them pay for your final expenses.
Okay, that sounds good.
So if we want to do it 40 on the dot, that would get you 6,441.
64.41.
Yes, ma'am. That'll be a nice, easy payment for you. You know that $40 even. That's going to be coming out, and you have nothing to worry about.
64.41. No, 64.40 what?
64.
Yeah, one.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, let's see if we can get approved for it, which
That'll be an extra $16 a month for me.
that's what, $200 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. So let's see here. Where am I? All right, Transamerica. And then if we can get you approved here, they'll send you, just like your other one, a nice big customized policy packet, everything you and your kids need to know, okay?
Okay.
So let me just get logged in here. 978.